There are moments in life when we feel as though our strength is running out, when the struggles and the challenges we face become too heavy to carry. In those moments, we long for a source of strength, hope, and resilience to help us keep moving forward. The good news is this: Jesus has already revealed the secret to living with strength and resilience, even in the face of life's greatest adversities. Throughout his life and ministry, Jesus not only spoke about strength, he lived it. Through both the calm and the darkest moments, he showed us where true inner strength comes from. Today, we will explore 6 powerful secrets of Jesus, left for us, timeless truths that teach us how to remain strong and resilient in every circumstances. Each of these secrets is rooted in his own experiences and teachings, guiding us to overcome with faith, trust, obedience, and surrender to God. The first secret: trust in God at all times. From the very beginning of his ministry, Jesus demonstrated that true strength flows from complete trust in God, especially during the most difficult moments. One of the clear street examples of this is found when Jesus was led by the Spirit into the wilderness to be tempted by the devil. In Matthew 4:1-2, for we read that after fasting for 40 days and 40 nights, Jesus came hungry. In this moments of human vulnerability, the devil tempted him to turn stones into bread, but Jesus responded firmly, saying, "Man shall not live on bread alone, but on every word that comes from the mouth of God." This was not merely a teaching, it was a living demonstration that trust in God must weigh out physical needs and visible circumstances. Jesus chosen to depend on God's sword rather than immediate relief. This teaches us that our moments of weakness are often the moments when our trust in God must be strongest. Throughout his life, whether facing literal storms or spiritual opposition, Jesus remained grounded in God's sovereignty. In John 6:38, he declares that he came not to do his own will, but the will of the Father. Trusting God also means surrendering our desires and accepting his purpose. When tempted again at the pinnacle of the temple, Jesus refused to test God, replying, "Don't put the Lord did." His trust did not require proof. He knew the Father was in control. Trusting God means releasing control and believing that his plans are greater than what we can see. Isaiah 40:31 reminds us that those who wait on the Lord will renew their strength, like David facing Goliath. Our confidence is not in our abilities, but in God who fights for us. The second secret: pray constantly. Jesus lived a life anchored in prayer. Prayer was not an occasional habit, it was his lifeline. In the Garden of Gethsemane, facing unimaginable suffering, Jesus prayed earnestly, surrendering his will to the Father. "Not my will, but yours are done." This moment teaches us that prayer strengthens the NSS to endure what we cannot avoid. While the disciples slept, Jesus prayed and emerged prepared. Prayer renews spiritual strength and aligns our hearts with God's will. Before choosing the 12 disciples, Jesus spent an entire night in prayer, showing us the importance of seeking God's guidance in decisions. He often withdrew to solitary places to pray, reminding us that silence and communion with God restore clarity and strength. Jesus also taught persistence in prayer through the parable of the persistent widow, encouraging us never to give up. Prayer is not ritual, it is relationship. It keeps us connected to God in every season. The third secret, serving others. Jesus taught that true greatness is found in service. When he washed his disciples' feet, he revealed that humility is strength, not weakness. The Son of God chose to kneel, and in doing so, showed us the heart of resilience. Jesus declared, "The Son of Man did not come to be served, but to serve." Serving others shifts our focus away from ourselves and fills us with purpose. Even when resources seem insufficient, like feeding the 5,000, Jesus trusted God and chose compassion. Service builds humility, frees us from seeking recognition, and strengthens us spiritually. When we serve others, we are ultimately serving Christ himself. The fourth secret, have faith in difficult times. Faith anchors us when storms arise. When the disciples panicked during the storm on the sea, Jesus questioned their fear and calmed the winds. Faith reminds us that God is present, even when chaos surrounds us. Jesus honored faith wherever he found it, from the woman healed by touching his garments, to the Canaanite woman who refused to give up. Faith does not depend on size, but on where it is placed. Even faith as small as mustard seeds can move mountains. Faith brings peace, hope, and confidence in God's power. It allows us to trust even when the outcomes is unseen. The fifth secret, forgive wholeheartedly. Forgiveness is one of the greatest acts of spiritual strength. While hanging on the cross, Jesus prayed for his enemies, saying, "Father, forgive them." Forgiveness frees us from bitterness and aligns. Jesus taught us with God's grace that forgiveness must be ongoing, limitless, and sincere, like Joseph forgiving his brothers. Forgiveness transforms pain into purpose. Forgiving does not excuse wrongdoing. It releases us from carrying the burden. Through forgiveness, our hearts are healed and our faith grows stronger. The sixth secret, accepting God's will. True resilience is found in surrender. In Gethsemane, Jesus chose obedience over escape. Accepting God's will requires trust, patience, and faith, even when the path is painful. From Abraham's obedience to Job's endurance, Scripture shows us that surrender brings restoration. Jesus taught us to pray for God's will, not our own. Knowing his plans are always good. Waiting on God strengthens us. Acceptance brings peace. Trust transforms suffering into growth. We have now reached the end of this reflection on the 6 secrets Jesus left us to live strong and resilient lives, trusting God, praying constantly, serving others, walking in faith, forgiving deeply, and surrendering to God's will are the pillars that sustain us in every season. These truths are not just teachings, they are life-transforming principles. If this message spoke to your heart, I invite you to subscribe to the channel for more reflections that will help you grow spiritually and walk closer with God. Don't forget to like and share this video with someone who might need encouragement today. Together, let us spread the light of Christ and strengthen one another in faith. May God bless you and give you the strength you need for every situation. See you in the next video.